You think people are born with great personalities, that some just have it, that natural charm, that energy that pulls everyone in. But what if I told you that's a lie? Because getting a real personality is actually way easier than you think. You just haven't learned how yet. Most people walk around thinking they're just not interesting. They think confidence is for others, the loud ones, the outgoing ones. But the truth is, personality isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, brick by brick, by the choices you make every single day. And once you understand that, you'll realize you've been holding yourself back for no reason. Let's break this down. The first thing you need to understand is this: you already have a personality. It's not missing. It's buried. Under fear, under self-doubt, under years of trying to fit in. Remember when you were a kid? You laughed loud, spoke your mind, and didn't care if someone thought you were weird. That was you, the real, unfiltered you. But somewhere along the way, you learned to mute yourself. You became careful. You started thinking more about what people might think than what you actually feel. And that's when your personality started to fade. So the first step to getting a real personality: stop performing, start expressing. Say what you actually think, wear what you actually like, laugh when something's funny, not when it's socially acceptable. Because confidence isn't about being the loudest person in the room, it's about being the most authentic. Now, the second point: personality grows from action, not reflection. Most people wait until they feel ready to be confident. They tell themselves, once I get fit, or once I know more, or once I become successful, then I'll have a personality. But that's not how it works. You don't get confidence first. You earn it by taking action while you still feel unsure. The moment you speak up in a meeting, start a new hobby, talk to a stranger, or post that video you've been scared to share, that's when your real personality starts to come alive. Think about it. Every interesting person you admire, the ones who seem effortlessly confident, didn't start that way. They just did more things. They exposed themselves to more experiences, more mistakes, more rejection, more growth, and that made them richer inside. Because personality isn't built in your head, it's built through living. The third point: you can't build a personality without opinions. Most people are scared to have one. They try to be agreeable, polite, likable, and end up forgettable. But strong personalities are formed by strong perspectives. You don't have to be controversial. You just have to stand for something, maybe. You believe discipline matters more than motivation, maybe. You think small talk is a waste of time, maybe. You believe in loyalty, honesty, or hard truth over comfort. Whatever it is, own it. People respect clarity. They're drawn to those who know what they stand for. And here's the twist: once you stop trying to please everyone, the right people will start finding you. You'll attract better conversations, deeper friendships, and more respect. Not because you changed who you are, but because you finally stopped hiding it. Now for the fourth and final point: personality isn't about impressing others. It's about being comfortable with yourself. When you walk into a room and you're not trying to be liked, something changes. You stand taller. You speak slower. You stop chasing reactions. That energy, calm, grounded, unbothered, that's what draws people in. Because the truth is, people don't follow confidence, they follow comfort. If you're comfortable with yourself, they will be too. So instead of asking, how do I become more interesting? Ask this: what makes me feel most alive? When you start living from that space, your personality will take care of itself. You'll no longer be a copy of what the world wants you to be, and you'll be someone worth remembering. Let's recap. You don't need to find a personality. You need to uncover it. Stop performing. Start expressing. Take action. Even when you don't feel ready. Own your opinions. And learn to be comfortable with yourself. Flaws, silence, awkward moments and all. Because that's where your real power hides. If you ever feel invisible, remember this: people don't notice you when you try to fit in. They notice you when you finally stand out as yourself. So here's your challenge for today. Do one small thing that feels more you than yesterday. Speak up, say no. Share something real. That's how it begins. Not with perfection, but with truth. If this hit you, take a second to reflect. Drop a comment about one habit you're going to change after watching this. And if you're ready to stop blending in and start becoming you, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Because your personality isn't missing. It's waiting for you to show up.